on Instagram and YouTube. Thing is, I don't know if Instagram has sound. So, everybody who follows me in two places, please um, let me know if it has sound. Oh, hi. I do her makeup. Oh my God. Tanika, I need to call you. Can y'all hear me? Let me see if they can hear me. Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I want to see if they can hear me. Yes. Okay, great. I'm so happy for you. I've been watching you. So I just want you to know. All right. Hi, everybody. I am doing readings today. Hey, Tracy. Hi, yes. Okay, great. Awesome sauce. This phone is kind of crazy. But I am going to do a collective read. It is going to be a reading for everybody that's on the live. You have been on my mind. Tanika, you've been on my mind too. I'm going to call your ass, okay? We got to catch up. I'm sure things have changed and rearranged. And I know I haven't really been on Instagram a lot, period. I've only been on YouTube. So I always try to tell you guys, my day ones on here, please go on YouTube. I know it's trifling for me to just let YouTube go. I mean, Instagram go and just fuck with YouTube, but we got to make it do what it do. Okay. All right. So for the collective read, this is everybody that's going to be on the live as well. Let me put some stuff in the comments so that y'all know. Hey, Taylor. Hold on, y'all. It is going to be a little different because I got to hold a goddamn phone. Okay. All right. So if anybody wants anything, there you go. There's the pen. If you want it online, it's 3333. Offline, 66. You can PayPal. And if you just have yes or no questions, which means I just want to know yes or no, those are just $1.11. Okay, they used to be free, but we don't live in those times no more. You feel me? Um, Tracy, can you pin in the comments my information too? Let me send it to you. Hey Kim, how y'all doing? Okay. Now YouTube, I'm gonna have to turn y'all upside down. Okay, so just bear with me because I gotta shuffle and I gotta figure out a way to prop both of these phones on here. So y'all just gonna have to thug it out, okay? Just thug it out upside down. I hope y'all be all right doing so for me today, okay? All right, so let's get into it. These are my notebook journals, so if you do want a notebook journal, y'all already know what to do. All right. Where's the rest of the cards? We are going to start with perspective. I know my voice is like really like, but yeah. So this is just going to be cards for your higher self, what your higher self needs to be saying to you right now. Oh, no. Okay, great. Where's she gone? All right. I really wish I could turn it around. Let me see if I can turn it around. Because I can't. They won't let me look at it at all. All right, we're going to have to do this in a different way, y'all. Okay? What up, Miss Smith? Because I don't like how this is going already. All right, so higher perspective. We just going to take it as we goes. Y'all going to actually see me picking it up. How are you and the baby? All right, so let's get into it because I got to hold this phone. So the first card. Okay, so be careful right now with indecisions, okay? You need to make a clear decision on a particular situation. This also means that some of you guys know what way you're going to go, but you haven't told anybody. You know the decisions that you want to make, the phone in and out. Oh, yeah, it was because I kept leaving, but it should be good now. So a lot of you guys know. What up, Chrissy? A lot of you guys know the direction that you want to take, but you haven't told someone. You know the moves that you want to make, but you haven't really said anything, but your actions speak louder than words. So you could be like tight lip or not talking about something as much or something along that line. All right, we got decision here in reverse, and that it being in reverse means you've made a decision. All right. And this is a good decision. So, whatever decision or way that you're going is going to give you a way to express yourself, a way for you to have a better outlook on your own fucking situation. A lot of people might not like it because this is not something that you've discussed with. And these could be beginning plans to something. But with creativity here, you are going to have fun with this decision that you made. And it's going to allow you to express yourself in ways that you haven't before. Now, I have been updating you guys on the planetary alignments, and I do that a lot because you need to understand what the fuck these planets mean. And you need to understand that we may not be in 2025 like we thought we were. And I don't want you guys to get caught up in stupid shit like that. I'd rather you just master the things that you can, which is your speech. Okay? Don't give a fuck about the Gregorian calendar and how it's 28 days and it go. Just if it's too much to take in, focus on your speech. Stop gossiping on the phone. Stop listening to gossip on the phone. Don't talk shit about people. Okay? Always speak of yourself in a positive way. Oh, I'm going to get it. I'm going to make the right decision. I always move correctly. Everything that's in my life is divinely put in there. And it is, you know, you just have to make the right decisions. So the next card you have is boundaries. Know when to pull, know when to put up and let down your walls. Okay. So holy moly, you got the mic on the good on a guitar. Oh, I'm sorry. Is it okay now? I had to move the mic a little bit. Y'all be coming for me, bruh. The mic, can y'all hear it or is it covered now? Tell me if y'all could still hear it, okay? Now, some of you guys fight harder than the person fighting. You got to be careful with that. Boundaries is basically you taking over a fight that isn't even yours. And this is a big problem with Scorpios, but a lot of you guys could be doing this too. And being split into multiple directions as well, okay? Because in this picture, this man got three heads with one body, all right? So your mind could be racing at this time, or you could be split in multiple directions, but you've made a decision and the decision that you've made is going to give you creative ideas in order for you to balance everything out. Y'all have to trust these creative ideas, okay? Y'all always talk about God and Isaiah and Deuteronomy 12, but it don't matter if your brain don't work to give you the ideas to do what you need to do. And when you get ideas, like let's say you like, I got a problem, I don't know what to do. If there's solutions that's being presented to you, pick one of the fucking solutions and move forward. You don't have to check in with anybody for your own solutions, okay? Your mind will give you the ideas for you to move forward. We're doing great. Thanks for asking. Yeah, I was going to text you the other day. Well, I was going to actually DM you on Instagram, ask you how you doing. I mean, when you first have a baby boy, it be zombie mode like a motherfucker. Okay. Next card you out is divine timing. Everything has a higher purpose. So if something doesn't work out, which I believe where we are right now, everything is in forward movement. So you are going to be getting yeses. Now, I want to be clear about that. If you have not given out positive energy while we're moving direct, you will get the energy you fucking gave out. Please don't think that the universe is about to cut you a break and be like, oh yeah, they about to overlook this. They're not going to do it. Okay, that's where we're moving direct. So punishments will be given out. Sentences will be taken out. All right. And sometimes they don't happen the way you want them to, but they do happen. All right. Karma does not miss not a motherfucking soul. Okay. So something is happening in divine timing. All right. So you just need to know that. Acceptance. All right. Somebody really needs to just accept the past for what it is and focus on your now moments. What are you being present with fucking today? All right. And that way you can move through your issues more gracefully. But if somebody keeps referring, you don't know what I went through. It's like it doesn't matter. That is the old you. You are vibrating at a totally different fucking frequency. Okay. And when you're in that place, you gotta be in purgatory. Purgatory is basically when the universe sits you down. They can sit you down off of being laid off. They can sit you down off of working at your job, but all the coworkers that you had or used to chill with at your job, they not around you no more. You know what I'm saying? Purgatory is an internal thing. Carlos, oh my God, what's up? Okay, so just know that things are happening in divine time and for you to think, for you to recalculate, for you to do stuff. It's not just a punishment. It's a punishment that requires you to obtain some kind of knowledge. Okay. What's up, twin? So we have a apology here in reverse. So someone is gonna apologize, all right, and it is gonna be sincere. Someone's going to really have a strong epiphany about what is being presented to them, what is being said, and they're going to apologize. Now, this is somebody who has given you some fake apologies in before, just to shut you up, or just to save face, or just to just to keep it peace. But somebody really understands what you're trying to say to them now, and they kind of feel foolish. um Somebody's kid is going to be extremely fucking happy. This is great. So somebody's kid is going to pass a test, and it's going to bring a lot of happiness. All right. And whoever this is going to boost this little kid's confidence. This is going to lead to a celebration. They may get rewarded for this, but it says love yourself first. So whoever this is, you are teaching your kid to love themselves. You are teaching your kid the right things. Okay. And they're gonna really show you how they learned something. It's gonna bring a lot of happiness. So there is somebody here. Now this doesn't always have to be like a good test they're passing, but this also could just be recognized for something. All right. What's up, bossy? How y'all doing? Y'all coming in today. I know y'all like, bitch, you ain't been on live in forever. All right, we're still doing talking to your higher self. So these are things that are happening that you could be happening in your head that you haven't really said out loud. Okay. All right, so let's see what else. I'm gonna do two more cards. All right, so a lot of you guys are wondering who the fuck is coming in to goddamn blow the dust off that pussy. And I understand that, okay, Grand Rising. But with Divine Counterpart, there is something that you need to grasp before this person comes in. And she like, girl, where you been? I know, but y'all do need to follow me on YouTube. Look, y'all, they're on another platform, so that's why I'm talking to them too, okay? But y'all do need to do that. But I am gonna be better at coming on both platforms, okay? Now, whoever this is, the divine counterparts, when these cards come up and y'all be like, well, who is it? Is it this man? Let me explain something. Most of the time, when someone divine comes in your life, it's very sporadic. It's very off guard. It's at a time where you are like tunnel vision in love with something else, an obsession, your kids, making sure they straight. The obsession could be many different things, okay? But it doesn't come in when you're going to the club every day, when you at the bar trying to be readily available, when you are, just being in atmosphere in different places so you can be seen. They don't come then. They literally come when you're obsessed with something else, when you're drowned in love with something else. Just like when you in a relationship, you don't be focusing on cheating, but you be so focused on how your partner ain't doing shit. A motherfucker come that seem like they can solve all your problems, right? So with this divine counterpart that's coming in, they're only going to be here. They're only going to be able to show up when you get obsessed with something that you actually love, something that just takes your breath away. Taking your breath away don't have to be no nigga or no bitch. It can literally be like, girl, I am trying to remodel my house, girl. I'm just tired of my house looking like. All right, sorry, y'all. Hold on. I got to put my phone. All right, there we go. Okay, sorry. One more card. My sister blows my phone up until I answer. We got sacrifice, giving up something now for a future reward. So a lot of you guys have been sacrificing goals, drives, shit, your real life, your fake life, your pretend life, your real feelings, just to help someone, just to care for someone ever had in your life. So life. So, guys, when you are in these moments and you like, why did I do this? We all have those back and forth moments, especially the retro. We all have those back and forth moments, especially the retro that we just went through. You know what I mean? But now we're in for a newfound focus. It's going on where we review and reevaluate the situation. So a lot of you guys took a deep evaluation and realized things needed to change. things needed a fine tuning. And it's important for you to understand what up, Kai Kai? It's important for you guys to understand that when you see things and you overlook it, when you see red flags and you're like, oh, you see red flags and you're like, oh no, that's not a big deal. It will come back to bite that ass, okay? So a lot of you guys have cut out things, okay? And that's really good to fine tune things. And the reason why you're in that cutout energy, and cutout energy, like I said yesterday, could be many different things. It means there's junk in your house you need to throw away. You just want your own space. You just want clarity, and sometimes clarity comes with cleaning up. Okay. And you know how they be like the spring cleaning. Damn, Tracy, you bobbing and weaving. You guys have really taken your power back by literally re-examining your situation and cutting off all the dead fat. Now, this also could mean literally dead fat. So some of y'all could have been cooking meat and cutting the dead fat, all right, or you've been eating something you like, this got too much fat on it. We also have leap of faith, taking a risk, stepping into the beauty of the unknown. So a lot of you guys are these now you responsible because it's there and it's really to realize about your higher self that you need to know. Just to play it back, you guys are going to take a leap of faith into an unknown direction. This could be a new location. This could be a new situation. This could be you just focusing on things that you know that you need to do. But this unknown situation is going to reap major rewards. Now, in order for many of you guys to do this, you have to make a sacrifice. You have re-examined your finances, your situation, how you want these things to play out. And that really is a plan. A plan is, okay, I know I can make money doing this. I know I can make moves doing this. I know I can do this. And then executing how many hours, how many days, how many things are you going to do to make sure that you meet that goal? How are you going to market it? How are you going to put it to people? You know what I'm saying? How many hours you going to put in at your work? How many hours are you going to dedicate a day to finding new employment? You know what I'm saying? The sacrifices that you make, making these templates, making these plans, is going to reap major rewards. It's going to put you on autopilot because you're fine tuning your situation. And you do have a divine counterpart that's coming in, but you have to be obsessed with something. It could be your career, it could be your job, it could be your hobby, it could be cleaning your house, it could be going to Hobby Lobby, it can go to Home Goods, but you have to be wrapped up in something in love in order to find love, if that makes sense. So you already have to be in love with something. Okay. So like for me, I would say I really I'm not a person that really focuses on love at all. I really just try my best to be a really good mom and work. It's a reputation that I have with my daughter that I wish she could understand. But at the same time, because I love this, I love what I do, I love photography, I love all of those things. Love just finds you, but you have to be wrapped up in something that you love. Okay. We also have acceptance here. All right. It says accept past and current situations through issues gracefully. Now, I want to also talk about that love thing I just said. When you're wrapped up in the joy or the energy of just finding real love or finding someone, you normally find people that don't bring that. And the reason why that happens is because you give too much in a relationship. You give up your integrity, your self-respect, things not being balanced. So if you're giving those things up where they're not balanced, that's not love. Love is always going to be balanced because it met you when you were balanced. Okay. So if you are just like, I just want love, I got a career, you're not even being satisfied for those things. Those things aren't feeding you like they're supposed